Wake it gamer, it's your boy June. You are now listening to Junnin with June, the best fucking podcast in the universe.
Lil Boii Kantu.
Yes, sir. Where you from, man?
Oh, I'm from Marietta, man.
Wow.
I was born in Redondo Beach, but I'd be like repping like Marietta because that's kind of where I went to high school and shit.
High school? How old are you now?
I'm 23.
Are you signed any label?
Nah, not signed. I'm independent.
Would you sign to a label?
Yeah, I'd sign to a label if it made sense for me type shit.
Yeah, so I remember I met you through D-Pat.
Okay.
Yeah, and we were at Eilers.
Hell yeah, bro.
And he played some shit. I'm like, yo, dude's different. Dude's definitely different.
That's beautiful,
and
bro.
then I've been following. I appreciate you coming out. You didn't have to come out, but you came out. I appreciate that.
What you mean? I appreciate you for hitting me up to be a part of what you got going, bro.
That's just crazy. So when did you start making music?
Shoot, I've been making music like the last 10 years, for real. It started off with guitar, and then the last 5 years making beats, and like the last 3 years singing and rapping over my beats and stuff.
Damn, so you do it all. You like LeBron, you do it all.
Hey.
Yeah.
I just love music, bro, so whatever, anything music inside it, bro, I would love to do it.
You got a passion for that shit.
So where do you see, like right now, you got a lot going for yourself with the music, big fan base, you know.
Gotta get it bigger.
Yeah, I mean, but you know, it comes in time, you know?
Yeah.
And like, have you been on tour yet? Or
yeah, I was on tour last January.
Okay.
The Prince of Rock tour. That shit was super sick, like a really big eye-opening experience for me and my boys that we went together. We was like, I had like a band with me type shit.
Oh, so y'all was
guitarist and a drummer, yeah.
So like, what experiences did you learn from that, you know?
I basically learned that you could build anything from scratch in any city. You know what I mean? Like, you could really captivate an audience and just take over, like, everywhere in the world, bro.
Facts. So was it your tour? Or
it was my tour.
Okay.
Yeah, it was my
What places? What was your favorite place to go to, like, crowd-wise?
So it started off in the top of California, and it, like, basically went all the way down the coast. So it started off in Portland, actually, and then went down the coast in Southern California.
Fucking lit.
So we hit Sacramento, you feel me? We hit fucking San Francisco.
Yeah.
But I think Sacramento was the sickest at the Holy Diver.
Oh, wow.
We ended up clubbing afterwards, too, with the gang and shit.
Yeah.
And we was turning up. Earlier today, it was reminding me of when we was turning up back on tour, and I was with my boy Dante, who was on tour with me, too.
He's another artist?
Yeah, Dante Harris. Shout out my boy.
Do you have any, I know you're not signed to a label. Do you have your own label?
In a way, yeah, but I'm not really looking to sign anybody, nothing like that. Just, like, doing my own thing with it type shit.
Okay. When tour happened, right, and everything's going well, is there anything you could go back and you could be like, damn, like, did you ever get those jitters where you were like, damn, this shit's really going down? Or
yeah, every time, right before every show.
What was the ritual to get that shit out?
Not really a ritual, just kind of just wait until it happens.
And just say, fuck it.
Yeah, and just do it. You feel me? Always. This thing that Gary Vee said a couple years back, like, it always stuck with me. He said, fucking, be scared and do it anyways. Yeah. So that's how I live my life, really.
Just like
stay dangerous.
Yeah, exactly.
So are you like working on like a project or anything? Like what do we expect? What's coming? Like, do you got an album, an EP? What you got?
I got an album coming. It's called Cisco's Kid, and then I got like hella follow-up albums right after that. Prince of Rock. I got a bunch of different volumes for my Prince of Rock. Like I was saying, the Prince of Rock tour that I went on in January. So I got more shit for that coming out, and then my next coming up album is Cisco's Kid. It's gonna have 12 tracks.
Okay.
I'm excited to release it.
That's the one that's about to come out?
Yeah.
Any big names on there?
Nah, no big names on it. Just like really, just
like
real
more
shit.
Focused.
Yeah, that's stuff that I've been going through.
Are you playing the guitar on it?
Yeah, I play the guitar on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you produce the whole thing, or do you have other producers that?
I have a lot of other producers. I've been working with Bromar, Tony, DJ Flip, my boy Synesthetic.
Yeah.
A couple other producers. And I mean, I produce a lot of tracks too.
Now you say,
track.
Okay, now you say you was producing. What made you start hopping on the motherfuckers? Like, hey, I'm done producing. I'm gonna produce and hop on this motherfucking shit too.
To keep it a complete stack, Nav, bro. Like I saw Navs come up. I feel like I see myself as like an A&R because I saw so many artists like coming up. Like I caught them like right before.
Yeah.
They like done blow the fuck up.
Yeah.
So I got to really see all these artists like take their careers to the next level and shit. And I was really focusing on Nav because I loved his music. My boy Tyler showed me his music.
Yeah.
And fucking, I just seen him like blow up because his song was getting played by Kylie Jenner on Snapchat.
Yeah.
That's when Snapchat was like blowing up and shit.
Facts.
He blew the fuck up. You know what I mean? That track the When I'm Sober, I just know who I am.
Yeah, I know she's like, that was the hit. I played that shit still.
Myself. So I saw that he could like make it happen on SoundCloud and like become famous and shit. So I was like, you know what? I could do the same thing. Like I got all the mic equipment. Like I got like, why am I holding myself back from some shit that I could probably go crazy on? And so I just started singing, rapping, and like that was a heavy influence along with my like rock star influences, like Avenged Sevenfold. I got them tatted on my neck and shit. My favorite band. So shit like that, you know.
What's your favorite band?
Avenged Sevenfold.
Okay.
Yeah, I got them tatted on my neck. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like a bat with a skull, the death bat.
She goes crazy. Like, where you get your style from,
Yeah,
bro?
I
I get Alice in Wonderland vibes, and I fuck with
Hey,
that.
that's hard, bro.
That's
I fuck
that
with that.
Alice in Wonderland, mysterical like a motherfucker. Like, damn, what's going on? What inspires the motherfucking drippers, bro?
Shit too. What inspired me for the drip really is just stuff that like peeks out at me type shit. Like I'm never really looking for something, but like I know if it's a part of my style, like I'll see it, I'll go look for it, and I'll be like, yeah, that's me right there. And I'll just take it and I'll wear it and then like rock it.
You can't just put it all together. You
You ever think about
piece
being
it
a
all together.
stylist?
Yeah, I've thought about that.
Have you
Like
styled anyone?
I see
You ever
myself
think
like
about-
as a stylist for myself at least because I love fashion.
Yeah, facts. And like you could give game. I mean, like look at it. Like Yeezy damn near is a stylist. You know what I'm saying? But he's the goat of music as well. You know what I'm
I
saying?
never really thought about it like that. I could really
Yeah,
like,
definitely
work in
icon
that
of both
field.
of them.
Yeah.
Do you do any like modeling and shit?
No, I don't do any modeling really. Other than like my friends' companies that they got, like of course I'm gonna try to help them out in any way I can. So I'll model their shit.
So clothing wise, have you ever thought about opening like a clothing brand? Do you have a clothing brand?
Yeah, I have a clothing brand. It's called Hylam. It's like right here on my guitar.
How do you cop it? How do
Have
grab
you
it?
lost your mind? You just go to hylam.us.
Okay. And it has like shirts or what it all
Yeah,
got?
I got shirts, sweaters. Not too much inventory really, just shirts and sweaters so far.
Do we get this drip?
No, not yet, not yet. This drip's coming though. I'm gonna be selling a bunch of this shit on Hylam Trust. I have literally like when I go, cause I travel like a bunch and shit, and like when I be going to like South Dakota or Utah or wherever, like I love to peep the thrift stores and just cop all the best shit. You feel me? The shit that really
That's what
sticks
they got
out to me.
They got the best shit in there. You go in that motherfucker like certain areas you go to, like they got a spot on Melrose where I forget it's like something exchange or whatever. But you go in that bitch, they got all the designer and that bitch be looking brand new.
Hell
You
yeah,
know
bro.
what I'm saying?
They got all the drip.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, I've been like preparing for that and shit. I got like a bunch of stuff that I'm gonna be like customizing one-on-one pieces on all the pieces that I've been buying. Like really just try it on, customize it, make it like as sick as I can, and then just sell it. Wear it once for like a music video, and just sell it. Really.
Yeah. Or even wear it in a music video, and then your fans will want to grab it and then put that shit up there.
Yeah, that's what I
online.
mean.
Yeah, no, that shit's crazy. So the hair, man, you gotta tell us about the hair. What
Man, bro,
inspired it?
look, I got this little fucking dread back here, bro.
Oh
Swear
shit.
to fucking God, bro. But yeah, other than that, I got these two dreads right here. But yeah, man, my hair is just basically just an extension of myself, just like an expression. So I've had my hair like this for the past like 3-4 years. I know a lot of people try to copy my style since and shit, but it's whatever.
They can't do it. They can't do it. Yeah, they can't do it. Yeah. But that shit's so wild. That's like something. That shit's dope.
Shit's different for sure. I fuck with it.
Hell yeah, bro.
So who's your inspiration? Like you say, you seen Nav on the come up. You know what I mean? But like, who are some artists that you look up to that you know?
Within this last year, like 2020, I'd have to say Lil Uzi Vert.
Yeah.
And for 2021, just like for all the years, really, like the real shit that I've been from the
you just
beginning
brought
is
up
probably
Lil-
like
you brought up
System
Lil
of a
Uzi.
Down.
What about that diamond in his head, man? What's going on with that?
Hey, that's actually really dope. I haven't really fucking researched too much about that diamond shit, but my girl Moonshine was telling me about that shit.
Is it gonna give him powers or what?
That he has like there's like some kind of lore to it. That's actually really dope. I think that's super dope to like create something like that for a character.
So what happens if he goes like to the streets and someone pulls it out? Does he die or what?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's just kind of more like a.
Like someone hits a lick on him and just pulls it out and runs. Like
I think
what
it's
happens?
more of just kind of like a fan thing. You know what I mean? For the fans and
No,
the
I
lovers
get
of
it.
hip hop
I
to
get it,
gravitate
but it's
to
like-
type shit.
that's
But I don't know if it's like
expensive
real
diamond in his
serious.
head.
But I could be
It's
wrong
like a-
though.
it's just
I
like
don't
a-
know shit. I don't know.
It's like a statement.
It's
or
like a
something.
statement,
It's a
exactly.
statement.
Yeah, it's beautiful,
Look
bro.
what I can do.
Yeah. Who else though? Besides Uzi, who else do you?
Besides Uzi, The Story So Far, System of a Down, Green Day is super heavy influence. Like you'll hear on my next Prince of Rock records, you'll hear a lot of Green Day influence.
So if you could work with one of them, who would it be?
Avenged Sevenfold. That's one of my dreams. That would come true if I could work with Avenged Sevenfold.
No, that's crazy. Would you? Who would you like? Cause you produce as well. So who would you produce for if you could like if you got a sound and like you know what I mean? So if you could produce for someone, who would it be? Not just make music, you know, but like I could whip up a beat or I could do this and that.
That's a really good question.
A great single.
It's kind of hard to think outside like my main
there's so
homies
much,
that I would
there's so
love to
much
produce
music,
for. But
like you know, there's so
Yeah.
much like great artists that it's like, damn, who would like instantly? I'm like, damn.
I guess I would like to work with Queen. That would be epic.
Yeah, that's I never.
Frankie Mercury. I forgot it. Frankie Mercury. Freddie Mercury.
Freddie
Sorry,
Mercury?
Freddie Mercury. Yeah, it would be epic to work with Freddie.
What age did you actually start making music at?
When I was in middle school, man, however age you are when you're like in 6th grade, 7th grade.
Okay,
like
whatever
10,
age
11,
you had when
12.
you were in 6th grade.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do. So how long were you producing for it until you switched over to hopping on your beats? I'm just curious.
Yeah, man. Just the past like 5 years, really, like off and on. That's not like my main point is like producing like with the beats and stuff.
Yeah.
I normally produce with like the guitars and stuff. I need to get better at producing with beats and like kicks and shit.
Okay, do you play any other instruments besides the guitar?
Yeah, I play the piano, the drums, like I dabble into those. I just got a new instrument. I can't even say I play it, but I'm excited to get it fixed. My mom, she's a principal.
Okay.
And she's got like a band at her school, so she actually is about to bring my new saxophone over to her band teacher to hook it up so that I can play it.
Make sure it's right and shit.
Yeah, make sure it's right.
Tune it all up and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Get it all tuned up. So I'm excited to learn that, the saxophone and shit.
So like you got the music going, you got the drip, all that, and with COVID going on, is it affecting your process of like, you know, moving quicker towards your dream? Like, because COVID affected a lot. So like people are moving different because of COVID and, you know, with it going on, stuff being shut down, the industry's kind of fucked up right now, you know, so.
For sure. Yeah, it's definitely affected a lot. But honestly, like whenever you really love something, you make it happen and make it work no matter what.
Facts.
So like, that's just what it's been for me at least. Just been making it work, trying to, you know, finesse it, just force it, make sure,
Facts.
you know, make my career the way I have to make it.
Facts. Are you dropping more music or are you releasing more, working harder on, you know, more tracks, more singles?
I have a whole new mindset for 2021. Like all this last year, like I kind of held on to a lot of my music. I was always working. I never stopped working. I never stopped recording every week, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Making content and shit. But this last year I kind of fell back on like releasing and like being out there in the public and like out there posting a bunch like how I was consistently with it before. Just getting my mind right and taking care of business.
What kind of message would you say you're putting through your music?
The message that I would really like trying to be across is just to be free, you know what I mean? Like don't be held down by the government, like have an open mind. Try to make the best of what we all have, you know what I mean? All of us to grow as a fucking community, as a human, as humanity, you know what I mean? Get better. And just be real, bro. Really, just to be real.
Humans.
Don't be fucking fake.
Be great humans.
Yeah, exactly.
100%.
So like 2020,
Be solid.
did you take any L's in 2020? Because I feel like the world took an L in 2020.
Hell yeah, bro. Many L's. I take many L's all the fucking time.
Yeah.
All the fucking time.
you
But I
learn?
take a lot of W's. It's the fact that you even take a shot is what matters.
Yeah, facts. What do you learn from them L's? You know what I mean? That help you get to where you at right now.
You learn everything, man. That's what you really learn from is from the L's. You know what I mean? The mistakes you make so you can be a better version of yourself the next day type shit.
Facts. How do you face like rejection as an artist, you know? Like
Face rejection?
because like, you know, like artists that, you know, have a name and stuff like that, y'all you get it the worst because you everyone's so judgmental on certain things that y'all do. And I see this a lot in LA, like people can't even be they self because they worry what the next person thinking about them.
Nah, you can't
So
go about it that way.
you don't get to, like, I see it a lot though, you know, in the artists and certain stuff like that. Instead of just like, you know, there's certain people you be like, hey, he's like a kid, man. He's goofy as hell, this and that. But when they get out, they got to give a certain persona, you know what I mean, of who they are. So it's like, how do you feel? Like, does that change anything with you or?
When it comes to that, I feel like in the beginning, it obviously, like, whenever people are talking about you, like, whenever you're in the limelight, it's easy for people to just say shit to you.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's kind of easy to, after many years of, like, holding on to all that pain, you just hold on to it and just, like, just brush it off, really.
Yeah.
That's what I do, at least.
Being so young, what would you say you need to work on as an artist to be great, to do better?
To do better and to be great, I feel like you got to be accountable. You got to stick to your goals. You got to really, like, stay true to yourself, love yourself. Make sure that you're actually, like, every day making progress to, like, your end goal, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got to make, like, your long-term goals and try to reverse engineer that so that you could use your micro goals in order to help get to where you want to be.
So you're how old are you right now?
23.
So if you could go back and tell your 14-year-old self, like, yo, man, I wish I would have did this. Like, I mean, or if you could give that word and you could go back and speak to your 14-year-old to tell him something about the future, what would it be?
I see, the thing is, like, the type of person that I am, like, even if I were to tell myself this in the future, I would still probably go through the same fuck-ups and, like, do the same bullshit that I, like, led myself into the fuckery.
Yeah.
But, no, I would just say just to stay solid and stay true with the people that really love you.
Yeah, facts. So what's your long-term goal? Like, you know, a lot of people do music. Like, what is your goal you're trying to get to? Like, people make music and it's like to change lives. People make music, you know, because they're struggling. People make music because they want a different lifestyle. People make music because they want to be like the next nigga. What's yours?
Well, me, I just feel like I have a duty to make the world a better place from like what I know.
Yeah.
Like I just know that like you know what I mean. It's my obligation to like make this world as beautiful as I can picture it.
That's dope.
If you didn't do music, what would you be doing? Like, what would you? What?
Oh man, I love it. That's
the
the crazy part about this life, bro. Is like I love music so much, but like my love is so big. I have like so much love for other things too. You know what I mean? Like I love video games. You know what I mean? Like I love
just having a great time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love making content. Like I love taking photos. I love taking videos. Like shooting videos for people and stuff is something new that I've been getting into.
You do photography?
I just got a Sony A7.
Oh,
I just started
good.
getting into it. Like I'm not like the best photographer, but I have like
it's something you capture
I have like
the
a
moment.
vision type shit for what I love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like when I see a perfect shot, I always shoot it.
So like, when did you wake up and you like, yo, I'm actually like making improvement. You know, I'm someone. Like, when did that hit you?
Bro, that almost something like that has to hit me like all the time for me to wake up, bro. Because I be even sleeping on myself, bro. Like I be like so in my head.
You think it's just like you're pushing yourself and you know, and you like, yo, I know I could do more, or is it just like you're sleeping on yourself and you're like, you know what? I worked my ass off. I'm good. This and that.
Nah, not that. It's that I could do more always. Like you could always do more, and I feel like that's the best. Like that's a beautiful part of growing. Is like, even though it kind of sucks that we're never satisfied in that sense, but at the same time, it's good that we are like pushing ourselves to like do more so that we can accomplish more. Because we know we're capable of more because we're great. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So what's like a regular day? Like when you wake up, I got the regular day. I wake up, I brush my teeth, I get my day started, this and that. What's a regular day? You wake up, you play the guitar, light the candles. What you do when you wake up? What's regular ritual?
Regular ritual? Shoot, it's not really so regular every single day. It kind of changes up, but oftentimes like it just depends. Like I'll wake up, turn on my Switch, and get all my daily rewards for blades and shit.
Yeah.
Get on my Xbox and get, you know what I mean? Play.
You're a gamer?
Yeah.
What's
I'm
the favorite game you play?
I love Blades. I've been into Blades. My favorite game that
What's that? Yeah, I never heard that before.
It's called the Elder Scrolls Blades. It's like on the Switch. It's sick. Like you got your two little sticks and you have your sword and your shield and you like slice them, walk around and shit.
So it's like you can walk around and it's like
slicing niggas.
Yeah. You just like upgrade your town. You basically go through quests and stuff, and you gotta like upgrade your armor. You can do in the arena. You can fight 1v1 with like opponents and shit.
Yeah, but anyways, I'm like old school, and
I never played the Switch before.
All I know
it
is like
crazy,
2K.
Though.
You know what I mean? That's all I know.
I love the Switch, bro. The VR is insane, bro. Yeah, 2K. Sick.
All I know is 2K, man, and driving to the hole with LeBron. That's all I know, bro. I can't even cap. You know what I'm saying?
2K is dope. I fuck with basketball games. I'll be playing an NBA Jam over at Burbank Studio.
Yeah.
Shout out my boy Cruz. Shout out 5.
You remember like the old days, the streets? I feel like they need to come back out with that. You remember that?
What was it? I think
jumping over niggas and doing all type of shit, extra shit.
I feel like that shit needs to come out. That was like one of them things where it's like, damn.
They had the fire and shit, the fireball.
Games elevated though. Like, what do you think about the new system that just came out? You know, the Xbox. Do you think, you know, we could get better just in general? Because I feel like every time I say the system's not going to get better, these motherfuckers just keep doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they might as well just make real humans and put them in the Xbox, you know?
Bro, this shit is getting better and better. Like, the way that culture is advancing in terms of technology, especially, bro, like, think about it 50 years ago. Like, there was really...
That was only 50 years.
Just 50 years ago, there was really not much digital art.
That's when
like,
you had
we were playing like little
TV.
Little pongs and shit, like ding, ding,
Remember
ding.
the big screens?
Now you can plug in a virtual reality and you can literally be...
the big screens was the...
Like, immersed fully, kind of. And it's just going to keep getting more advanced and advanced. Like, now there's, like, digital art. Like, you could become, like, an artist for a video game or an artist for, like, a movie trailer.
They got the face joint where you could make
movie
the player
trailer.
and...
Yeah.
Man, if you had one wish, I'm saying, what would it be?
If I had one wish?
And I'm talking about like Will Smith.
Not Ray J. Not Ray J. One wish. If you had one wish.
If I had one wish, it would just be to have my daughter with me always.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. How old is she?
She's 2. She just turned 2 February 2nd.
Oh, dope.
Blessings, bro. That's dope.
Yeah, blessings for sure.
That's dope. Is she into like music? You think she gonna be into music? Like,
yeah, bro. She loves music. She loves when I play for her and when I sing to her and stuff. And she loves when I read for her.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah, that's lit.
She's probably gonna start at a young age playing instruments and shit.
Yeah, bro. She's already into it, bro. She plays the guitar. She dances every time I'm playing. She like be like shaking her butt.
What's like the long-term goal that you want to see yourself in like the next 20 years?
Long-term goal, just, you know what I mean? Just to be blessed, be happy, be releasing music. have my daughter more,
Yeah.
and just on top.
Yeah. No,
You know what I mean?
that's,
And just keep doing my thing, make sure I stay on track.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a long-term goal for me.
So with the whole,
Release, you know what I mean? Like, I
Yeah.
guess, like, number-wise, probably release, like, you know what I mean? Reach 1 million followers, 1 million views, like, all that shit, you know what I mean?
We're gonna do that quick. Man.
Yeah.
how do you plan on getting there?
Shoot, promotion.
Just promotion?
Yeah, doing my thing, you know what I mean? I feel like the best way to captivate and to make the most out of your life is to travel as much as you can, record as many videos as you can, bunch of different looks as you can, and you know what I mean? Just show it off to the world what you have to offer.
So since we can't really travel too much, you got COVID going on. You getting a vaccine shot, bro?
I might get a vaccine. I already had the COVID, bro.
Vaccine, bro. Is you getting it though?
I might get the I might get it. I'm indecisive about it, but I already got the COVID. Like, I'm free from that shit. I can't get it no more.
They lips leaning like this, bro.
But I done heard some people got it and they double back on their ass.
That's what I'm saying. I already did.
They double back on their ass.
They turn into zombies when you
can't even
take
kill
it.
me type shit.
I feel it.
Did you see the disformed lips though when they took that shit?
Yeah, I saw that shit. I can't really fuck with it.
I saw that nigga was scared.
I ain't had the vid, I ain't getting the vid shot.
They made it just look all bad. Like the lady that fainted on social media, right when she took it, it was like the first vaccine for the old lady.
That was fucked up.
Did you see the meme though? And it was like, as soon as she took it,
they had
and it was
4
like
people.
3 hours later, and she was like climbing the wall. None of y'all seen that meme? That shit's funny as fuck, dog. You gotta see that shit for real.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm indecisive about that vaccine, bro. Just because of how crazy shit's been going. Like, it's showing how easy the government is taking advantage of the people and shit. So that's why I feel like the vaccine, it could be potentially like something to look out for, but that's just me speaking my mind and my intuition.
Yeah, speaking about COVID shit, because I think I might damn near die if I take that shit. What happens after we die? Like, I'm curious, what do you think about that? What happens after we die? What happens after that shit say wasted?
I'd like to say whenever you die, you will keep like reviving into another person until you like reach your goal and like fulfilled your soul.
Interesting.
That's like some video game shit. That's deep.
Yeah, interesting.
It's like some, okay.
Like, I ain't never going back to the old me. Like, once I die, I'm just gonna elevate.
You gonna keep growing?
I'm gonna go into the ether, you feel me, with all the fucking gods and whatever people are out there in the universe.
That's trippy. That's trippy.
As fuck.
That's trippy.
So is the world a motherfucking circle or is it flat?
It's a circle.
Are you sure?
100%.
You've been up to space though, right?
I haven't been up to space, so I can't be 1,000,000% positive. But out of everything that I've deducted from all of, you know what I mean, the people who actually went to space, I was a doubter. I was a flat earther.
So you went up there?
No, I never went up there.
So you don't know?
The truth is, I don't know. That's the bottom line truth.
Okay.
That's the bottom line truth.
But
I don't
what do you
know that
think?
the world is completely round. Like, I can't say I know.
So
but
are you going off of
I
what
believe
you see?
that,
But you're going off of what you're told. If you go off of
I go off of what I see. I always go off of what I see.
You said the government.
And deduct from that.
Yeah, because you said the government, they play tricks on us. So.
Right, so they could have... Go ahead.
Yeah, no, facts. You said the government, they play tricks on us. So, you know, I'm just following, right?
Okay, yeah, you're just playing devil's advocate. It's true.
Yeah. So, like, we see what what they show us is what we believe.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because we're in fear and we're scared. So that we just take it and that's what we believe.
Right.
But at the end of the day, if you go deeper, you know what I mean? You see a chick on Instagram and you see her in person, you're like, damn, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You can make 2 different things look in 2 different ways.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So we could have said we landed on the moon. Do you see the graphics we got nowadays, bruh? Mm-hmm. They could have had that shit back in 1940
to
with
be
them
fair,
graphics.
With my views on that, it's just...
They could have faked it.
It makes way more sense for gravity and for like a planetary or for anything like that to kind of orbit around something that's like a large surface because we know how gravity works.
Yeah.
So that's why it makes sense for like something that's a big star or whatever for other things to revolve around it.
He's Einstein.
So like stuff like that. No, I'm not Einstein.
No, I'm fucking with you.
But shout out Michio Kaku. He definitely taught me a lot. One of my mentors.
Yeah.
He's a theoretical physicist.
Oh, dope.
That's crazy. He's like works out of school or some shit.
Yeah, he's taught college before.
You went to college?
Yeah, I went to college for a little bit.
What school did you go to?
I went to Mount San Jacinto College.
How was that?
It was actually pretty dope, man.
Where is that?
It's in Menifee.
Okay.
There's actually a bunch of different campuses. I went to the San Jacinto one and the Menifee one.
I know Menifee. That's up there by like Temecula and shit. And so like
Temecula, all that, bro.
Over there around that area. It's not really much to do out there, but
not much to do really.
That's why you moved to LA.
Yeah, that's why I come to LA. Yeah, I spend most of my time in LA.
Do you scoot back and forth? Or
I scoot back and forth, bro. I'd be putting on miles and shit. I go everywhere. My dad lives in Palm Desert.
Okay.
So
Who lives out there in Marietta?
That's where I'd be staying too.
Okay.
I stay at Burbank, Marietta, fucking Sherman Oaks. That's like the spots I'd be frequenting the most type shit.
Okay, that's dope. Have you been doing any shows? Like any because I know they've been throwing little events here and there, like crazy underground shit. Have you been doing any shows with all
Not
this shit
yet,
going
man.
on?
I might start up these bunch of shows in April, but it's still up in the air.
So,
but yeah, man, I'm planning on doing some fucking virtual shows and shit. Like I know that's some shit that I've been wanting
what
to.
about even Twitch shows?
That's what I'm saying.
Because you're on Twitch and you got the fan base, so it's like
Live band
you
on that
seen
motherfucker?
Travis? He was on what was it? What was Travis on when he did that performance?
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Right.
That was crazy.
That shit,
That was crazy.
You know what that reminded me of an event that they had on Roblox. It was kind of the same thing. It wasn't a performance or whatever, but it was like the 2020 or 2021 announcement year. When the bell was dropping or whatever, they had like a server.
Well, your Twitch following is great, right?
I don't really be on Twitch like that, but I was on this dating app called Meet Me a bunch. That's what I was like live streaming on. It was basically like Twitch, but like it's a dating app. You just go live on it, and I was just basically just. It's not really like Tinder.
You were utilizing it for like to promote shit.
Yeah, it's not really like swiping. Really, you just go live and motherfuckers will see you on there.
Oh, okay.
And you could go viral on it, and I was going viral like every day on that shit. So I was just playing my music, just trying to get my name out there and shit. I'm about to start it back up. It's the only reason why I bring it up.
Yeah.
What about like Clubhouse? I heard like Clubhouse is something like that, right?
Yeah, Clubhouse is lit too. Clubhouse is fire. Lots of dope speakers.
So do you think it's harder to make it now or back in the day?
I think it's a different game for both.
Because right now, it's not about selling. It's like streaming now. And we're in a whole different era of music.
Right, where like
I mean?
most of the eyes are coming from your phones. Like
I feel like you made more. I feel like you made more money back then in the music industry because, like I said, you weren't the streaming. Like you could just people cheat around the system and go download it. Back in the day, it was
I feel like you did probably make more money back.
It's more of a tighter niche. Like you had to
because you had to sell the physical copies, the actual product, and then you can scale a business that way, and that's how they're doing it.
So if you think like right now you got a lot going for yourself, but if you were in, let's say the 80s.
The 80s?
Yeah.
Shit, you look like you teleported from the 80s. I ain't even damn near.
I fuck with the 80s, bro.
Yeah, I can tell.
So Carlos Santana, Woodstock, that's like literally like probably what I was living in.
Your music style will be the same.
Yeah.
Because like I said, the thing is like you said, Lil Uzi was who you like.
Yeah, I love Lil Uzi.
I don't know if Lil Uzi would be back in the time. I don't think he would be able to hang around with that type of era of music.
I think he wouldn't be as accepted, but he'd be around. He'd be killing shit.
I think it'd be a different vibe, like because he gets
Lil Uzi in the 80s.
But no, because think about it, he gets his vibe from what Marilyn Manson.
Bro, he would be turning up.
It wouldn't be a Lil Uzi. It wouldn't be a Uzi in the 80s. Because he wouldn't be here in the 80s. I don't think.
Michael Jackson and shit.
Yeah, because they get their inspiration from other motherfuckers. From the 80s, you feel what I'm saying? So,
right?
Yeah, so it's like
talking about Uzi, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You saying
Michael Jackson, Uzi.
Okay, I see what you mean.
What's wrong with y'all?
I'm just saying,
you can't.
Yeah, because that's totally different. You can't put them.
Michael Jackson.
That's Uzi.
Uzi don't be doing his thing though.
Yeah, he does. Not to
Michael Jackson too next to him. Like,
yeah, no, you can't do that. That's like, no, you can't do that.
You think Michael Jackson? What is he? What? Oh, I'm not
you can't do that.
Okay, you know what? No, I feel it though. Michael Jackson's lit.
No, Michael Jackson is definitely, but you can't put them side by side like that. Hell no.
Uzi would not survive in the 80s.
Nah, he would survive.
No. I think so. I think so because
you think so.
He's okay. Well, maybe not because listen,
ESPN.
But no, listen. You gotta listen though because people come accustomed to these things. He put a big ass rock in his fucking head, so he's paying the fucking.
He put a rock in his head.
He put a rock in his head. Now you're gonna see other motherfuckers start doing it. They're not gonna accept it for some time, and then
music gonna change because he put a rock in the middle of his head?
No, but it's like people. You can't just put Uzi there in the 80s and then hey, we never heard this before. They might just throw that shit out to the sideline.
So you're telling me.
You feel what I'm saying, bro?
This is for the
people haven't heard it before.
Uzi, so you're telling me Uzi would survive in the 80s? That's what you're telling me?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, but you're telling me
I don't think so. It's so many variables.
He would survive.
It's so many variables.
Yeah, bro, you would be doing this.
It's so many variables. I think this is a smoked out conversation, but because there's so many variables, it's like it's a whole list of things that like.
I love Uzi. Shout out to Uzi, but
Rockman. We can start calling Rockman.
No, I'm a big Uzi fan. For real, look, I'm a big Uzi fan, but like, come on, bro, that's a different era. Like that was like. Legends.
But it's things that lead up to people's success.
Big
like
L, you had Nas, you had Jay, like you had.
Right, that's what I'm saying. People
He's a legend too, bro.
Hip hop is evolved. So if he would have did that back then, they would have looked at him. Who the fuck is this guy?
They still have lyrical
What
rappers.
the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Doing that shit ain't gonna work.
Because the closest genre you could put him to is hip hop. So that's what they would have.
Mumble rap wasn't out yet.
That's what
it's
I'm
not
trying to tell
mumble.
you.
You don't listen to Lil Uzi like that.
No, I do. I'm a big fan of Uzi. But I'm just saying that type of rap, like mumble rap.
Bruh, no, he would not survive, bro. They would have just been like, who the fuck are you? They would have hit him with his own shit. Who the fuck are you? Nigga, they would have hit him with his own shit. Yeah, they would have hit him with his own shit. Like, no bullshit, bro. Like, bro, no, I don't think he survived. I think he's a dope artist, but I think the circumstances, I don't think the circumstances, I don't think the circumstances would have let him thrive in that. You feel what I'm saying?
So you're saying he would have...
Bro, that's like Uzi coming in there.
It's
a fucking cypher and Tupac's there, fucking Biggie.
I can agree.
Who the fuck are you? Like, what the fuck is going on?
So you might as well say Playboy Cardi making in the 80s.
I didn't say he would. I'm saying that
Playboy Cardi good too, huh?
You not hearing me? I don't think he would make it in the 80s.
What about Lil B? We gonna let Lil B in too?
I don't listen to that guy.
We gonna let, who else we gonna let in?
You crazy as hell. So look,
Face good too?
I was looking for something, but I didn't find nothing.
He saw it. No, you saw her. She was right there. Like,
yeah, you think so? Yeah.
She said, shh.
Don't keep it low. Don't say nothing.
You feel me? I can respect it though.
What type of woman do you like?
You know what? It's a good question. I just like riders, really.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like
What's your definition of a rider? Yeah, what's your definition
just
of a rider?
solid, you feel me? Knows what real love is.
And what's real love? But like when you explain that. Cause I mean
I see real love and they beat each other like they be throwing niggas out, you feel me? Throwing shit out. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I see some crazy shit. What's real love?
There's real love, there's real unconditional love, and then there's fake conditional love.
Yeah. Right.
That's all I can say. There's real love and there's fake unconditional love.
No, I hear that 100%. 100%.
Yeah. Have you traveled outside the country yet?
Yeah. Yeah, bro, I love Paris, bro.
So
Paris, France. I went there maybe a year and some months ago, right before my tour in January.
Do you think the ladies are, better out there compared to the United States?
I'm sure they're beautiful everywhere, bro. But the people in France.
I love the responses. Ducking the media.
Bro, the people in France.
He's a smart man, huh?
Ducking the media. Okay, I like it.
No, I'm just being real. Like the people in France, like the vibes, the energy, everything was amazing, bro. Like I would love to go back to France.
I hear like
feel
people,
the energy. Like people, they was rocking with me more than people rocking with me out here.
I feel like people. I hear a lot that people overseas are more wholesome, like real humans. Like,
I can agree with that. I can agree with that for sure.
I think we're spoiled in America. That's what it is.
Yeah,
big ass
people want to come here, and I don't know why they want to come here.
Right.
I be want to go there.
Yeah, I just got my passport. I ain't got it yet, but I did all the out to get it.
About to travel?
It's gonna be here in March. Oh, I'm out the country. I'm going. I'm going.
So I ain't coming back.
Bro. I'm gonna go stay us. No kidding. Yes, sir.
That's awesome, bro. Yeah, I love to travel too, bro. See new sights, new people. You know what I mean? Make new relationships, new friends.
Yeah, my first stop, I gotta go to Costa Rica. I gotta go to Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
Yeah, if you could pick a place, that's a good spot. If you could pick a place you could go to outside of the country, besides Paris, what you already went to, what would it be? One place off the rip. You ain't got to worry about
Belize.
Nothing.
I think somebody said that earlier too. It reminded me of a song my boy made called Belize. My boy KP, shout out KP.
That's an island, right?
Yeah, it's an island.
That's that shit.
Gonna be dope. You know what? Russia. I've never been to Russia. Russia's gonna be dope.
Yeah, I don't really fuck with that.
Yeah, that shit's like
Russia, Hawaii.
Hawaii? Matter of fact, I never been to Hawaii, man. I always wanted to go skydiving in Hawaii.
He's scared. He wants to go to Hawaii, but he doesn't want them to touch his brain with the fucking Q-tip. So that's why he's not going to Hawaii.
I'm gonna get
they gotta touch your brain before you can go to Hawaii. For real, seriously. They stick the shit up your nose and touch your brain. And hey, you got COVID or you don't got COVID.
Yeah, I know. I did that. I did that a couple times.
Yeah, that shit's scary. I ain't trying to.
It's scary.
Yeah, I'm cool off that shit.
And the Instagram videos make it look worse when people
It's a little uncomfortable at first. That should be stinging your fucking nose, but
does that shit hurt?
It's uncomfortable.
Yeah, they're touching your fucking brain.
And then they have
touching your brain.
Bro, they're all the way up in here, like.
And then they have fun.
Why is the Q-tip this long, then, brother?
That shit hurts.
A regular Q-tip is this small. That one is this big. Do the math.
You'll see when you
numbers.
You'll see.
I can dig it though.
I can dig it. What the fuck? All right, man. I appreciate you coming out. We're gonna wrap it up real quick. You know what I'm saying? And we just gonna finish it. If you had some motivation you could give to the youngsters, drop some jewels, on how to become successful, become great, how to keep going because there's someone out there that's not in a great position, what would you tell them?
I would just tell them to take every shot. You feel me? You miss every shot you don't take. Just be yourself, be true, follow your dreams, and don't let anybody hold you back.
Wake your game up. It's your boy June. You are now listening to Junne with June, the best fucking podcast in the universe. That's a wrap.